Today, I'm going to show you three offers, three campaigns that I found on MaxWeb that I think have a lot of potential for this summer. Just to complete the series, we did three offers on ClickBank, we did three offers on Digistore24, and now we're going to MaxWeb to show you three offers that you can promote in June to make an absolute killing. As I explained before, I have a lot of experience with affiliate marketing. I've been able to reach $3,000 a day of revenue, and $2,000 of that was profit, so 66% profit margins with affiliate marketing. So I can say with absolute confidence that I have quite some experience and really good insights on what makes a good offer, what doesn't, how to find good angles to promote them, and all of that. So without further ado, let me show you three offers that I think if you're doing affiliate marketing, you could promote to make a lot of money. So offer number one is Folital. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this, but this is one that I actually promoted myself and it converted really well. This was a while back, but it worked amazingly good. The whole idea behind this one, I have the resources to the offer here, is that there's some kind of poison, some kind of toxin in people's hair that's giving them baldness. And what they're selling you in a way is a supplement, something that you can take that's gonna flush this toxin, this poison out of your system, and then you'll be able to regrow your hair and fight baldness. So if you go to the resources page, you're gonna find a lot of different email swipes, and each email swipe has its own different angle, a different hook that you can use for your marketing. So this one, basically, the email swipe one is about cutting into someone's head. Doctor cuts into this guy's scalp and fixes hair loss. And the imaging they're using already points at this. But the one that worked really well for me, as you can see, each one is completely different. So this one has to do with wife, woman divorces man. This one is more about a Latvian researcher and finding something new. Then we have some African tribes references. But the one that worked really well for me was email swipe 5. This is the one that worked well, which is basically pointing out to the main thing that they're selling to the VSL. That's how I usually like to start it out when I'm trying new offers, which is like, what is the main thing that they're saying on the headline? What's the thing that I could tie the most to it? And in this case, I consider it to be email swipe 5, because you're already linking it to this kind of poison thing that we're mentioning, like this enzyme, right? Breakthrough study links hair loss to this, right? This mysterious thing, whatever. But if you're pointing them out to this dangerous enzyme thing, and then they go to the VSL and they read this poison, they'll be able to link both together. It's gonna make a lot of sense. It's gonna be very cohesive. So this is the one I tried and it worked great, but you have some other ones that maybe would be even better. So for example, this one could be interesting as well, because we're talking about an insane remedy, some substance that grows your hair back. I think things like that create a lot of curiosity with this kind of imaging can be really good. And you're still leaving the door open for this thing, like the poison aspect of it. The way I promoted this one back in the day was running YouTube ads. So basically I had this video in which I started talking about how some researchers found the actual cause of hair loss and how they found some solution that you could put into your body. It was kind of a scientific video in which I explained the poison behind it, like this toxin that was in your body that would basically make you go bald, and how they found something that you could take that would get rid of this toxin, and then you would be able to regrow your hair. So I remember when I started running this one, I launched my campaign on YouTube ads, and I think after like 30 minutes or something like that, I made my first sale. The payouts are really good. It's $90 per sale you're getting. The conversion rate is high with 3.18%. That's the cool thing about MaxWeb. They tell you conversion rates. They tell you your earnings per click. They tell you everything. Now, one thing that's important to notice, don't take these numbers extremely seriously. So the conversion rate and the earnings per click, just take them as averages and just as a reference. It's not a clear representative of what's actually happening with the offer. Yours might be higher, lower, whatever. Just take it as a general reference point. And if you're comparing it to other hair loss offers, because there's other ones, such as this one above, don't think that this is objectively true. Like, these stats are not updated in real time constantly. So don't take it as, oh, Foliforce is objectively better than this one. I would classify them as the exact same offer. the ranges, the difference between these ranges is completely insignificant, right? So with these, I like this one because I have promoted this one in the past. I know it works. But if for whatever reason you try it, your funnel doesn't convert, and then you're like, well, let me try a different offer because it's something that you can do. Once you have a funnel on some niche, then you can try different products to see which one converts best. So you might build an entire funnel for this one, but then maybe your sales are not as good, or you make a lot of sales, but now you want to try something different. You can just replace and switch to a new offer, and then you might start making sales again. So since they're in the same range, you could actually try both. But this is the one I'm recommending because I did it in the past, made sales, so I know it works and it's good. Now to offer number 2 that I want to share today, because I want to share 3 offers that I've seen. This one I like because we're actually staying in the same idea, the same kind of hook. So this is the same thing, but when it comes to joint pain and all this stuff, and their angle is exactly the same stuff. Some toxin that can leave you paralyzed, and if you get rid of it, you're gonna be able to have good joints again, good health, yada yada yada. If you go to the resources page for this offer, you're not gonna have as many email swipes as we had with the other one. So here we had like 6 email swipes. On this one you only have 2. But still, like, the ones you have are pretty good. Here we would be talking about headlines. This is more of the body of the ad. Here's the thing, like, whether you're doing email marketing, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, at the end of the day, you always need a headline and some body of text, or even whatever it is that you're doing. So they mainly give you email swipes, but you can use this content to make basically anything. Or even if you're making YouTube videos, not even YouTube ads, maybe if you have your own channel and you're promoting products through there, you could still use this in the video to make the sales and promote the offer, basically to explain it. Here we can see that they're going for the same angle as I was mentioning, the toxins. One thing you could do is that since you don't have a lot of email swipes, you could get some ideas from here because it's the same angle. So you could get some structures from these headlines, from this copy, and basically shift it and change it, instead of being hair loss, to be joint health. So you can get a lot of ideas from this one and apply it to this offer. One angle that I really like here, I really like this joint rejuvenation, and you're gonna see in the next offer we also have this word because it's a bone offer instead of just joints. But I really like this idea of joint rejuvenation. I would recommend you to find like these couple words that usually hook people in. It's something that just when you read it and you're suffering from that problem, it clicks on you and it creates immediate interest in whatever it is that you're trying to sell them. Also, if you find that this is not enough for you to get inspired and get ideas, just watch the VSLs. If you watch the first 5, 10, 15 minutes, you're gonna get a lot of ideas, a lot of different angles on how you can promote this, how you can sell it. Here you can go to the text version if you don't want to go watch the whole thing or whatever, because here you can go back and forth, think about it and analyze it in depth, because it's something that maybe sometimes you cannot do with the video. The payout with this one is great. You have $80, conversion rate 3.86%. One thing to keep in mind though, in case you know and you're new to this whole thing, with MaxWeb, usually you have CPA offers, which means that you get paid always the same amount on sales regardless of what the customer buys. So when we were doing the ClickBank video, those were averages. Sometimes you're going to get more, sometimes you're going to get less, because it is a revenue share model. You're splitting the revenue that you're making as an affiliate between the vendor and yourself. So depending on how much the customers you're bringing in spend, you're gonna get more or less money. Sometimes you might be promoting a product that costs $69, like this one, but then they might buy $100 in upsells, 200, 300. So you're gonna get a bigger cut if you're promoting it on ClickBank. But if you're on MaxWeb, the product here, the base one, costs $69, but then they have a lot of supplements, a lot of upsells and other stuff that they're gonna sell you. But regardless of how much they spend, you're always gonna get $80. So in a way, if you're starting out and you wanna be sure about how much money you're gonna make, I think MaxWeb is a better option for newbies than ClickBank because of this. So you can be more confident and you can be more secure about how much money is gonna come in. You can calculate your ROI better and be more relaxed about your whole finances and funnels, and especially if you're running ads. Let's check offer number 3 now. So number 3 is Spinal Force. Basically same kind of stats, above 3% conversion rate, base cost of the product is $69, but you're getting a $90 CPA, and the average earnings per click is around $3 basically. Before we were doing a joint offer, now it's more about back pain, but in a way it's fairly similar. So if you go to the resources page, you'll have a lot of email swipes here, and you could actually, in the same way that we were saying before, you can recycle some of the resources from the hair loss offer because they're talking about toxins in the same way that they're doing here. Now you could recycle some of these to use it on this one because joints, bones, they're gonna use similar language. So before I was saying that I really like this concept of joint rejuvenation, and here they have a similar one, which is, let's see if I can find here, bone rejuvenation. I really like this one. This headline, total bone rejuvenation in less than 2 weeks with this method. This one is really, really good. I think the headlines they have on this offer might be, out of the 3 we've done, maybe all of these headlines might be my favorite ones. And if you go to the hook they have on the VSL, they go back to the village made Chinese something. This is like a very OG hook. Back in the day, always the hooks that they had with the supplement offers, it was always something Chinese, something from Thailand, something Japanese. So they're going back to the roots, but it works. So that's why they do it. And if you noticed, all of these things, all of the 3 offers we're promoting, they're targeting older people in general. So people above 35, 40, 50, 60, 70s even, with the joint pain and all of these things. And there are things, especially the last 2 offers, joint pain and bone problems, it's something that really limits the way you can live and you can enjoy your life. So when you're promoting these offers, remember how much people are suffering from these things. And then if you can tap into that, you'll be able to come up with good angles and really understand what they're going through, which will make the language that you're going to use in your ads and your copy way more persuasive in their eyes. Because if you really understand what they're going through, you'll really be able to connect with them and show them something that's really going to change their lives and help them. If you study any of the big copywriters out there, that's what they always say: research, research, research. Because when you research your audience and the problems they have, that's when you actually can understand them and talk like they do, so they will be able to trust you more and end up buying from you. So anyways, these are the 3 offers that I wanted to share with you today. I hope you found it helpful, but maybe now you're wondering like, okay, I get that these offers are good, but if you're new to these and you don't know exactly how to go about it, you could actually try to figure out how to make money online on your own. That's going to take a lot of time. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to waste a lot of money. So if you want to go straight to the right answer and learn literally the best method that exists out there as of right now, that's helping complete beginners go from $0 to $1,000 a day without any previous experience, click the link in the description to sign up for this week's free workshop, and you will learn how you can start earning a sizable income online in as little as 30 days. So click the link in the description now.